That's what I was going to ask, is how much of the marketing is at the high-end professional level versus the grassroots level? Because there's a lot of grassroots racers on the call. Is there hope for them to potentially get sponsored by OMP or Bell or?
Yeah, we look at each racing segment. So as you know, let's take World of Outlaw sprint car racing, for example. We've worked with Donnie Schatz for over 20 years, has been a sponsored athlete. Because we recognize that um, those athletes influence buying decisions within the winged sprint car market, where they're not necessarily paying attention to someone that's at a NASCAR level or an F1 level, but their heroes are the people that are running World of Outlaws, and that's who they have a passionate connection with. And if the high performing athletes in that segments are doing well, then that's likely to influence their buying decision and what equipment that they select. So it is segment by segment.
It would seem to me that Formula One, there's 10 teams, 20 drivers. If you're going to market through Formula One, you're probably not marketing to the teams and the drivers. You're marketing to their spectators and fans. Whereas World of Outlaws, most people who go to those events, they're enthusiasts. I mean, they love it. That's their
Yeah.
life. And they have some kind of dirt bike or car or, homemade, custom built vehicle in their garage. They most likely would buy a helmet. Does the marketing differ when you're marketing to teams versus consumers?
It does, but keep in mind for us, on the racing side, our consumers are racers. I mean, that's who we're targeting. So it's very specific. F1 is interesting for credibility for the brand, but as you said, there's 20 teams, and there's some relationships there within those teams. And what we do in Formula One is a little different because we have a collectible business of mini helmets. So a lot of what we do in F1 is selling, collectible helmets to sponsors and teams and consumers. That's not really related to the racing side. But when we talk about grassroots racing in those series, we're really targeting racers that need to buy products.